Hey guys, it's Brian. Today I just wanted to talk about how I mow my lawn. This is something that I just recently figured out how to do. I bought my house about 8 years ago and couldn't mow for that entire time, and it really bugged me because I've always mowed my lawn pre-injury. So I went ahead and got a riding lawnmower, just a really small riding lawnmower, because my yard isn't very big, but I wanted to keep my wife from having to mow the entire yard. We do still use a push mower just for little strips and stuff like that, but that's pretty much it. So to make this work for me, I had made a couple modifications to it. I cut these down a little bit because they used to be a lot higher, and I did that just so I could transfer on and off the mower pretty easily. They were, I wasn't getting caught on these levers as I was transferring. Other problem I had when I first got it was my feet would constantly fall off. So I just made some straps with just clip-on buckles that you can just kind of lock your feet in, so that way my legs are staying put as I'm mowing. And then once I transfer on, I use just a gate belt, just kind of as a seat belt, so I don't slide around and stuff like that. The only other thing I did change on this mower is it used to have a foot brake right here, and I cut it off because the transmission itself, when you turn the transmission off, it locks the wheels from moving anyway. So I don't have a lot of hills in my yard or anything like that, so I just went ahead and cut it off. I haven't needed it. When I first got the mower, I had a hand control for it, and then I realized this is pointless, so I just went ahead and hacked it off. The best part about this mower, I think, compared to other riding mowers, is the transmission. So it has what's called a hydrostatic transmission. It doesn't have separate gears. It's not like a 6-speed or anything like that. It just has this lever that you can, push up for, going forward, pull back for reverse. So as you move this up, it'll go faster and faster. So that's really nice. I can pretty much steer with one hand, operate the forward and back with this, and I don't have to worry about having a hand control for foot pedals or even operating a foot pedal. A lot of riding mowers, it's a clutch foot pedal. So in order to drive the thing, you have to be able to pull your foot back or operate it with a hand control. That's a little bit difficult for me, so this really works well. So I'll go ahead and show you how I transfer on. It's not the most pretty thing in the world, but I try to just get as close as I can. I'll kind of scoot up, throw one leg on there, and then I just use the steering wheel to kind of lift myself up. So I kind of center my butt, and then I keep my legs just straight out in front of me like that. I'll latch those in. And then I've got the gate belt. Nothing special about this, it's just a regular gate belt with my name on it. This was actually from rehab. I just kept it for better things. So I don't have a padded seat or anything because I'm not on this thing that long. I haven't had any issues with pressure sores or anything like that, so seems to work for me. Move this, and I am pretty much ready to go. works. If you want to come over here, I'll show you how I get off of it. It's pretty much just the opposite of what I did before. You just have to unsnap these things for your feet. Just have to scoot my feet forward a little bit. A little bit harder to get off than it is on, but works pretty well. Wheelchair a little closer. And then just throw this leg over top. And it might help if I take off my seatbelt. I don't think I'd get very far with that on. That is pretty much it. Like I said, I can't do the whole yard. I mean, there's certain little areas that we still use a push mower for, but this takes me about 15 minutes to mow the whole yard compared to push mowing it takes about a half hour, and my wife has to do it, and she absolutely hates mowing the yard. So I was happy to be able to get back to actually doing something that I enjoyed doing, and she didn't have to do it, so kind of works for me. So if you have any questions about the mower or how I cut the grass or anything in general, just comment below and I'll talk to you soon. Thanks a lot.